Hey guys!
We're here today to do a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Asked us to check out Phinehas with the song Eternally Apart. We've never done this band on the channel before. First time checking them out. I didn't look into it. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into, but Eternally Apart sounds a cool ass name and it reminded me of Eternally Yours from Motionless in White.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm sure there's no relationship whatsoever, but it kind of reminds me of that. Anyways, are you ready to check this brand new, brand new for us, brand new band and brand new song? Are you ready? All right, let's do it. gonna give you the floor. You go first on this one.
Oh. Shit, I mean, the Eternally Yours thing before the video, you were there's somewhat of a right track there.
I'm not saying that the two sound the same, but in terms of the mood, there's some similarities there, some hidden similarities. Let's just put it that way. There's not obvious to the untrained eye, but there's some similarities.
God, I mean, that was knock your socks off good right there.
I thought the song was going to be instrumental all along. Which I wouldn't have minded. And you know, I'm not a fan of instrumental tracks. But the way this intro was built up, I'm like, fuck it, I'm all in.
The thing is, I was scared because the way it started...
You were scared they would go instrumental? Or?
No. I was scared because the way it started, I love that melody there. And I'm like...
The guitar was incredible.
It was beautiful. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck.
Starting with the acoustic.
But the way it was, I'm like, they better keep this sound throughout the song. Like, I want to hear this same... vibe, but not just the same vibe, the same melody, yeah. And they delivered, which when they were building up there, I'm like, oh, they're just gonna, go into it, but not really have that melody anymore, which would have made me a little bit sad because I love it. But no, they kind of they took that melody and they put it to 11 because they turned up the knob, they made it louder, but they also made it heavier, and they also made it work with the build up of the song. Because the song built up with it, and even at the build-up, they were able to shift the same melody into it.
But did you think it was going to go instrumental, or you kind of...
no.
I mean, it was over the 1 minute mark, and it's like no vocals, and I'm like, I'm not a huge instrumental fan, but I'm loving the sound so much, and the guitar was absolutely incredible.
The thing is...
I'm like, if this goes instrumental all the way, I'm totally fine.
Listen, if it went instrumental, I would have been still really, really fine with it. But I don't know. Listening to the song, it didn't feel like... It didn't feel like it was going to go instrumental.
No, to me it did, because it was just taking that interest so long.
I think if it went a little bit longer from what... Because
a little bit longer? What's that a little bit longer? 2.5 minutes?
I've listened to songs that have like 2-minute intros of just guitar and stuff like that, and then they get to the vocals. I'm used to waiting for the vocals.
Yeah, so am I, but the build-up... But sometimes those songs kind of led you to... From the beginning, there's a sense of building towards something. This one... For the first minute and a half or so, it's just kind of trending water. It's not. It starts to build up at a certain point, but that's later down the road. Up at the first portion of that intro, it's just incredible guitar playing, starting with the acoustic and everything, and it just doesn't feel like it's leading me to that path. It just felt to me like it was going to be instrumental, which I was totally fine. I'm totally fine either way you want to go because the vocals delivered.
Yeah.
So I'm
actually.
Fine.
If it went instrumental and I never got to hear those vocals, I would have been fine with it.
But now that you heard it?
But now that I heard it with the vocals, I can't go instrumental in this one.
No, I mean, you can't go back. Once the horse is out of the barn, you can't put it back in.
If the vocals were shit, though, then I could go back.
If the vocals were shit, then you're like, oh, fuck, they fucked up the song. They should have just left it as an instrumental track.
Then I would go take the song and edit it myself.
Go to Audacity or whatever that software is.
Just take all the vocals out of it and just keep it as an instrumental.
No, the vocals work. The vocals work in terms of the harsh vocals and the clean vocals. The clean vocals were outstanding.
The clean and the screaming harsh vocals.
That was... But the guitar playing, I think this... I don't know. Is this a track that the vocals resonate more with you or the guitar playing? Because the guitar playing is outstanding.
Though. For me, it's both. I can't really... Yeah, I love it. But I can't pick because the guitar throughout the whole song, it keeps you in there. And it's just so good. You're just jamming with it.
I would love to see a guitar playthrough of this song.
Definitely.
I would love to see a guitar
playthrough. Or at a live show, and my view is the guitar player.
Oh yeah, you're standing right there in front of him to see everything.
That's the best spot.
Oh yeah, to see everything that is happening.
But those vocals too, man. The vocals made me feel the exact same way that the guitars were making me feel.
What did you think of the breakdown? Because every time it got into a breakdown, it felt like they kind of like threw a twist there because it wasn't full all the way in. They would kind of pause it. Or sidestep it, and you're expecting this heavy shit to come down, and then it's like it kind of stops halfway through, and then it goes somewhere else, and I'm like, what happened there?
You're expecting it to come down, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. It stops at the midpoint.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of interesting because
it threw me off.
Yeah, but the part that I thought was interesting is that they're in the right spot in terms of what you would expect. Oh, it's going to come now. Yeah, it's going to come now. But then when it comes, it's actually not really there because it kind of gives you the tip. It just gives you the tip. And you're like, oh, it didn't go there. What? Oh no, it's going in this direction. Then you go, and then it's going to go there now again. Oh no, it didn't go there. Like, so I thought it was kind of interesting that they use that element in the right space, but not necessarily all the way.
Yeah.
So they still threw a caveat at you.
What did you think of the solo?
Oh, but dude, I just said the guitar playing all around. Like the guitar from the beginning with that acoustic guitar all the way through. It's just the guitar playing on this track is just outstanding. Like I said, I would love to see a guitar playthrough of this song, just to kind of like let it all soak in, you know, not to take anything away from everything else. Like I love the vocals and everything,
but the guitars are MVP in the song.
Yeah, like come on, they bring all the boys to the yard and some ladies as well. Yeah, fuck, it's better than my milkshake. Fuck, this was incredible. What a request from Patreon.
Yeah, what a hidden gem.
What a hidden gem. I mean,
well,
probably hidden not for other people. It's just for us. It's completely. This band has flown under my radar. I think they released a new album this year, and I don't know if this is from the new album or not. To be like I said, it's not a band that I'm familiar with because I just don't know anything about them. But wow, this Patrono he just opened the door, dropped the mic, and he walked out. So here we are. So this is one of the great things about the Patreon requests. Not always, because sometimes we get some weird stuff coming our way. But this one was great. All right, guys, let us know your thoughts on the band, on this song. Give us any information that you have. New album. I do think they have a new album. So let us know in the comment section. I'm always dying to hear what you guys have to say. And we'll see you at the next video. Take care.
See ya.